So what causes self-sabotage? Well, let's start by defining what self-sabotage is. Self-sabotage is when you find yourself blocking your own success or getting in your own way. You'll know you're experiencing self-sabotage when it's as if one part of you wants to move towards your goal, but another part of you stops you from doing so. For example, you might find yourself hesitating, resisting, procrastinating, avoiding, or even making up excuses instead of taking the next steps towards your goal. So what causes this to happen? Well, when you have a goal or something you want to achieve, you will feel motivated to move towards it. This happens because your mind has positive associations attached to achieving this goal. But your mind might also have some negative associations that are attached to achieving this goal. Negative associations that are currently outside of your awareness. For example, imagine you want to move into a new, higher paying position at work. This position would be a step up for you in your career. It's a position that you've been working towards for a while now, and it's a role you know that you're perfectly suited for. The problem is that this new position would involve a lot more responsibility and pressure to perform well on your feet. You would need to be able to make important decisions, knowing that you might make mistakes and risk being judged. Now, let's imagine that growing up, you rarely received positive attention from your parents unless you met their high expectations of you. Additionally, imagine that you were always yelled at whenever you made what your parents perceived to be a mistake. This caused you to experience fear, uncertainty, and shame. And because this fear, uncertainty, and shame were so frequent and strong for you, these feelings became linked to the idea of potentially making mistakes again in the future. So now you want this new position at work, and you know you're fully capable of fulfilling the role, but you get a bad feeling. You experience self-doubt, and you're not sure why. On a deeper level, what's happening is that you're actually avoiding the bad feelings that are associated with making mistakes and being judged for it. But this is completely outside of your awareness. And this is one of the reasons why your self-sabotage continues to occur. All you're aware of is that for some reason, you keep getting in your own way and sabotaging your own success. So another way of thinking about self-sabotage is that self-sabotage is the resistance to feeling bad. It's a sign that there's an unconscious inner block getting in your way, usually some old pattern that you picked up as a child. These inner blocks are one of the things that I help my clients to uncover and resolve, because when the inner blocks that are getting in your way and sabotaging your success are resolved, it becomes much easier to move forward towards your goals and be who you know you're capable of being.